This week on True Bloods, I am talking about my arrival to the Sydney Swans Footy Club. Go, boys!
Jeez, this is the most one-eyed podcast.
It's what we're here to do. There is only one side in this competition. It's game-changing.
It's absolutely game-changing,
Exactly.
Deeble.
Riddle me that,
Yeah,
mate.
riddle me that, Deeble. Do you remember?
It's what we're here to do.
This is True Bloods, the number one independent Sydney Swans fan podcast, and we are back in the AFL Today studio to wrap up the epic trade period that we've just come off. It's finished yesterday. We've landed every target we've gone for. And Clarko, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Woo!
Chucky. Chucky Curnow. Charlie Curnow has made his way to the Bloods,
I'm
boys.
so happy. I honestly, our boy Chuck,
Our man.
our man Chuck, we got our boy.
Yes.
How good is it when you set out to do something and you do it?
It's
How good is it?
Oh, mate, it's absolutely epic. It's what we needed as a club. We've been crying out this for a couple of years, Clarko. We've been calling out for a power forward even since Bud finished up a couple of years ago, and you even think the sort of back end of his career, right? He wasn't the same player. We've been calling out for this player for the best part of 5 years, and we've gone and done it, and we've landed Chucky.
This is, we would have loved if we could just reel in Jamari Ugle-Hagan just for the gags of me saying that we were going to land
clip.
him.
You went with it very early.
Very early. Before the Love Machine incident, mind you. I just think he fills the need, the purpose so perfectly. And if you there's so many fallacies, AD, that have been spouted by Carlton supporters. And don't worry, we will hold them to account tonight, faithful. But the concept that he's injury prone, it's just a fallacy.
His ankles are cooked. His knees are cooked. They called him a wussy boy in the comments. So if you've been watching, thank you very much for the clicks and the watches. We all love that. If he was injured, he wouldn't have passed his medical like a certain Melbourne Demon didn't.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's true. That's true. But I'm just thrilled. I just couldn't be happier. This is
Woo! Let's go, faithful.
You like that swivel too much.
It's great.
Yeah. The swivel's going to be a problem. I reckon.
It's okay. It's only when make sure when I'm looking down the barrel, Clarko, as we like to do here at True Bloods, I'm not swiveling too much.
Sure.
Or else producer Alessi might have a few things to say. And you know what we say in here, Clarko?
You got a happy
producer, happy life. So that's what we go with. You got to know what's good for you,
She
boys.
wasn't happy this morning, though.
Why?
Zach Merritt.
It's
Zachy.
just one of the great fumbles that you've ever seen in your life. You can't, and I blame Sam Mitchell, because you can't go and poach a captain of a rival club and not get it done. If you have to pay overs, pay overs.
Yeah, it's Essendon look like winners and losers in the same thing. They've made an emotional decision rather than a rational decision because not happening. And they've stood their ground, and good on Andrew Welsh. He's making a stand in the ground, and they're going to go back to the halcyon days of Essendon, which in my mind is them being a joke. And now you've got a 30-year-old who just doesn't want to be there, who's going to do nothing. And we've just seen what's happened with the Melbourne Demons former captain, not former captain, but Petrarca and Oliver. What's that going to look like in 12 months'
it's
time?
going to be cool.
It's pretty funny. It's funny all around, and Geelong missed out on a deal too. Great day for the faithful.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes, Clarko.
It's so
I
good.
can't do that again.
I'm just pumped.
Yeah,
How good.
mate, I've been
Natural high.
I've been walking on air all day. Just, why are you so happy? Wow. What do you think? I just, what has baffled me over this process? How long has this been seriously the centerpiece of discussion? Probably 2 weeks, right?
Or I reckon McCurdy went with it in August.
Yeah.
No. But I mean, the season was still going then.
Yeah.
We've come into the lead up to trade period.
Yeah.
I think it's genuinely been a hot topic for 2 weeks.
I,
right?
Even
I
a
reckon
month.
during finals,
Yeah,
though,
maybe
Even
a
a month.
during
Yeah, sure.
finals, it really ramped
Either
up.
way, semantics. I find it baffling how divisive it has been. I would have thought this is a lay down misère. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. This is
Nice one,
exactly.
Clarko.
Thank you, Deebs. This is exactly what we need to go to that next level. If you don't do something, again, I don't want to bring it out again, but it was professional malfeasance. If we don't go and get a key forward in this trade period, what are we doing here? And so I just find it absolutely astonishing that not everyone would be fully on board, no matter what the cost. I know I'm hurting too for Wilbur and Ollie, and we'll talk a bit about that later. But to me, for mine, boys,
For yours, Clarko.
it was at all costs.
Yeah.
This is what we need to do. Hey, there's 2 key forwards available.
Yeah.
One of them has significant issues. The other one is Charlie Curnow. It just makes sense.
It does, AD.
It's just something that, like, you have a look at the other teams in the trade period that haven't improved. You look at the Brisbane Lions, the 2-time defending premiers, have got in a ruckman and a key forward and are going to get a top 3 draft pick.
Yep.
They've improved again. Gold Coast have clearly improved again. You'd say Adelaide, Collingwood, and a few others haven't. We needed to improve. That much was obvious. Like, yes, we got to a grand final 2 years ago. We did it without a key forward, but that was on the back of Errol Gould and Chad Warner and Isaac Heaney having outstanding years. We needed a target. We need a target that's going to kick 50 goals a year, that's going to take pressure off the Pirate and Doss so they can kick their 30, 40 goals. By bringing in Charlie, you actually free up the other players. Yes, it means we lose a Will Hayward and Ollie Florent. So be it.
And that's just unfortunately, and
That's business.
It's business. And you and I were talking off air, AD. We've been fortunate, Deebs, that we're in a situation whereby we haven't had to say these tough goodbyes often, because all our gun players we've predominantly gotten from the academy or from the draft, they've hung around. No one really wants to leave our football club. And we got banned from trading for a period of time, and we've gotten some free agents. Like, we really haven't had to sacrifice key pieces of our team to upgrade at any position before. So maybe that's what's causing a little bit of divisiveness, but I still find it absolutely astonishing.
So Barry Hall was pick 13, 17, and 45, and we got back Barry Hall and pick 53. St Kilda did use pick 13 to pick up Nicky Dow. So that felt like a win-win. We got a premiership captain out of it, and they got Nick D'Alessandro.
Yeah. But the rest of it...
Oh, Buddy, free agent. Hawthorn got pick 19, which that just shows you the joke of that.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? None of that matters. But we really haven't lost any of those key pieces.
Yeah, and you've seen it be successful in the past. You sort of go back to a Collingwood with Brodie Grundy and a Treloar and what they had to do with salaries and that type of thing. And, a couple years later, they're winning a flag in 23, right?
You got to take the risks. You got to make the tough decisions. That's what, Dean Cox and your Chris Keens, that's what they're paid good money for. Is not to be everyone's friend.
Yeah.
You got to make tough calls with the list in the football club front of mind.
Oh, this is officially now Coxie's team. We may have had a horse hangover this year because the changeover was done a little bit later.
Yep.
This is Coxie's team because there is no doubt in my mind this is a Dean Cox driven. No, I need a big forward in my team. I'm sorry who I have to get rid of, but you're out.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And to be clear, he was very, very upfront and honest with this in our first conversation with him, Deebs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great that he's, taken it and he's turning it into his own. It's a bit of a new era for us. We're going to have a new CEO coming in, Coxie into his second year. We've got a brand new power forward. We've got rid of some of the staples that have been there for the last 5-6 years. There's room for this team to grow now. Yeah. And it's just it's the harsh reality of AFL footy. You can't sit still. And you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't with some of the supporter base, right? We sit there, after losing a grand final in 22, right? We do nothing in the 22 off season and we come back in 23 and we don't improve, right? And then, there's people saying, oh, why aren't we doing anything? And then when we make huge moves,
it's the same people.
It's like, oh, you're ripping the heart out of the club.
It's the same people. It's insane.
We have proof of this in the DMs.
Yeah.
Like literally we've made some connections today that it's the same people complaining that they're ripping the heart out of the club with getting fewer some great stalwarts for this club that are, not complaining back there as well.
It is a fragility that is omnipresent in our supporter base. This weird. We love them all, right? We're all a bit nuffy. Okay, we're sitting here doing a
little bit.
fucking podcast about those Schwannies. We're all a bit nuffy, but you need to look at the macro environment here, and if you, it's very simple, as you put it, Deebs. If you're not getting better, you're actually getting worse because everyone else is getting better, and to not see that and go, while I have an emotional attachment to Will and Ollie, I can see the bigger picture here. And I'm just going to, at least, if nothing else, hold judgment and see how this pans out and be excited. I just want everybody to be excited like us.
Yeah.
You know? And the concern of paying overs, another complete fallacy. They've got draft picks that are going to be completely ruined by Tasmania anyway. And that's a lottery. It's a spin the wheel. Their draft pick's nothing. It's fairy dust.
But then you look at it, a lot of their draft picks are going to be swallowed up by their father sons the next years, which they need. But if the Swans are as good as we think that we're going to be in the next 2-3 years, so that first pick this year is obviously pick 11 or whatever academy picks, doesn't matter. Next year, if we make the top 4, that's pick 20. Following year, if we make top 4 again, that'll be a pick in the 30s, the late 30s, because Tasmania have a bunch of picks but do need to trade a few of them. But that pick will not be 30. So it's pick 11, pick 20, and pick 30-something, plus Will Hayward, to get a 2-time Coleman medalist who's not getting dump kick deliveries. Hi, Charlie. Have you met Errol? He will kick you the football, not Sam Walsh. Oh, shit. That sounds awesome.
That's
the sales pitch.
And that's why we've got the smile on our face.
Also, you can go surf and no one gives a fuck who you are in Sydney.
And a 5-time Carlton leading goal kicker, 2 times Coleman. You know, they can say he's lazy. They can say he's soft. He hasn't wanted to be at Carlton. This is now, and let me be clear about this, Faithful. It's up to Dean Cox and it's up to the football department that if there are clear deficiencies, if there's a concept, and they'll know all about this. They've scouted him and they've drafted him for a reason. They'll know if he doesn't chase as hard as he should. They'll know if he doesn't get back and defend as hard as he should. And it's up to them if at the expense of Ollie, at the expense of Will and all these draft picks, you are paying a price to get Charlie Curnow at your football club. So it's up to you to make sure that you fix those issues.
Well, mate, you think about any workplace. If you have been somewhere for 10 plus years, can a little bit of complacency work its way in?
A new boss rolls in that you don't really get along with after being with someone for so long. There's a little bit of that as well, who comes in and tries to change things, and then things don't go well because things were working well before, but the new boss wants to change it up. There is a little bit of that, and good on Vossi for going. You know, he's got his head's in the guillotine at the moment. They don't do anything the first 10 rounds. He's out of there.
Yeah,
like they needed to do something, and you may as well sell it to the fans. Hey, we're getting all these draft picks and we're getting the bloke out that doesn't want to be there. But I love Will Hayward. I love Ollie Florent. Where have Carlton improved? Their forward line delivery is still going to be shit house.
Yeah.
They haven't got any better, and they're pinning their hopes on a 19-year-old who's done his ACL. I feel bad for this kid already.
Yeah. It's got reeks of Jack Watts.
Yeah. But yeah, we look at the trade in isolation, right? Yeah. Geelong come with the first offer, 3 first-rounders. When you dress it up as 3 first-rounders, sounds fantastic, right?
I hated that it was called historic.
Yeah.
It was pick 20, pick probably 20, and pick 30. That is not historic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really, really dressed up. And then it's sort of, you got to take the same approach with our first offer, right? It's Will Hayward and 2 first-rounders, right? You can really dress up the first-rounders, especially if we're going as well as we hope we are. That's a pick from 18 to 23, 24,
It was
right?
mutton dressed as lamb, wasn't it, Deebs? Those first-round picks.
I'll tell you what, the way you can talk a word, Clarko, you can talk things up pretty nicely, my friend. But, you know, we look at it in isolation. We've traded out 2 future first-rounders and this year's pick 11. And we've got some picks back in this year. What was it, 31, 42,
it's enough
and
for
a future second in
Carmichael
27.
and someone else.
But I'll tell you what, and this, Alessi, can you zoom in on me a little bit? Do you have that ability? Come on. Faithful. None of this matters because we've got 3 years. 3 years to win a flag. We're not selling our future, but at the moment, our future doesn't matter. Our future is the next 3 years. There is a window here. We are smack bang in the window. Maybe we're a little bit out of the window before Charlie. We're right back in there now. We're right back in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to win flags.
That's what we're here to do.
Well, it's what we're here to do. We're sick of the pain, the hurt, the torment. Clarko and Deebs.
He's been riding
That's
a
in
wave.
Deebs' True Bloods.
Ali Habak has been
Yeah.
riding a wave.
He dropped in on the W pod as well.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he dropped in and gave us a rev up as
Oh,
well.
good.
Yeah, he thought we could beat North Melbourne.
Yeah.
God bless him for it.
In God's will.
Yeah.
In God's will. That's right. But it's a game changer for us, right? And I actually like
Absolutely
us,
game
you know,
changer.
here at True Bloods. What was that?
It's absolutely game
It's
changer.
absolutely game
in the
changing.
intro.
Clarko. That's right. I didn't quite get that. It's been a long day, Clarko.
That's right.
But I'd say I've lost my train of thought now. Where was I going?
Flags, grand finals,
Yeah,
Charlie Curnow.
I like that we've
It's
said.
absolutely game changer.
Curnow.
Absolutely game changing, Deeble. That's absolutely right. I like that we here at True Bloods, we've set the target, we've set the goal, we've set the end date. We have 3 years to win a flag.
Yeah.
Right? I love having the goal.
It's great.
That's what we're working
great.
towards.
It's what-
I'd be even more aggressive and say 2 because in 2 years there is one C Warner who could
Don't-
go
I-
home.
I don't think
I want to maximise this current list though.
I like
and before Broads gets over the top.
I just like to think we're a little bit more complete now.
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna put Jai Sarong in there as well. I know people are talking about him as depth. I've done a bit of tape watching, AD.
He's going to roll in.
done a bit of tape
He will
watching.
be playing round 0, round 1.
I reckon he will.
He will line up.
Well,
I reckon he will.
Have you listened to King Kane?
I have.
Have you listened to King Kane?
I have.
In his little podcast with Chatty.
Yes, Tom Chadwick, the
Tom
great
Chadwick.
Tom Chadwick.
The great Tom Chadwick. It sounds like he's lining up.
Yeah.
You know, round 1.
What is he?
That's what it sounds like.
BFL Player of the Year the last 2 years.
That's right.
Could hardly crack a game. And he's just going to... I said this in the group chat. Find me Craig Bolton.
Yeah.
Dear God, I hope... If he is Craig Bolton, we're going to win the flag.
You know, there is a reality where this is a diamond in the rough, and I really like the concept that they're so keen on him. Obviously, you saw the video talking about at training how difficult he was to play against at Hawthorn.
Yeah.
These are all really good signs, and you know it's going to be a really good litmus test for you, Chris Keane. How well have you done? How well are you able to scout talent? Because I reckon his trade period's been absolutely stellar, and got pickups like your Jai Sarong, like your Malcolm Roses Jr. They show what you are.
Poor
as a
Malcolm
talent
he's been forgotten
scout.
about already.
Wow.
Yeah.
It got done in the first week.
Day 1.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Day 1. But you even talk about a Malcolm Rosas, right? Malcolm Rosas
Rosas
Jr.
is going with.
Rosas. What are you going with?
Oh, right.
I'm going with RJ. Roses Jr. RJ.
Yeah,
RJ?
Yeah.
How are you going with pronunciation?
Pronunciation.
Roses.
I'd say
Rosas.
Roses.
Rosas.
Yeah, you're putting the emphasis on the wrong
Man,
syllable.
ass. You're an ass, mate.
He cannot emphasize that enough.
Big linguistics.
Yeah,
podcast.
huge linguistics.
Did you
We've
know
had a
what
few-
malfeasance was, Deebs?
Oh, I've heard Clarko drop before. That's
I've
all
just
I
got a
need.
couple. I'm not that smart. I've just got a couple I keep in the back of my head.
That's right, absolutely. But he's going to learn off the likes of Papley. You know, we've got a
See another who just comes
Tommy
in and
Hadley
plays.
coming through as well. So, and I think they sort of see him as a little bit of polish on the end of this side, a little bit of creativity, which we've lacked at times in that forward line. Who could spark us, especially with Paps sort of getting to 29, 30 years old now. Having a guy like Big Malcolm Rosas.
Right.
I'm
I ask you a
looking forward
question?
to seeing him. Yeah, of course you can. Your
Without
podcast,
notice,
mate.
It is. It's all of our podcasts. It's the Faithfuls
It's
podcast.
a Faithfuls podcast.
What do you see our forward line looking like opening round?
Ooh.
Now, let's make a couple of assumptions.
Everyone's fit.
Everyone's fit.
All right.
Hold on. Deebles first, then UAD.
Okay.
Well, I think you got Charlie Curnow at full forward.
You reckon? You reckon
I think
he
he works his way
might
in there.
jag a
Clarko.
game?
Might jag a game. What do you got? Papley. I think you're playing the Pirates. Arumoti as the centre half forward, and I think he's going to have to be the chop out ruckman.
So you're playing Curnow full forward, are you?
Curnow
Yep.
full forward. Curnow. Curnow or Curnow?
Well, it's Curnow, but it's Curnow.
It's definitely Curnow.
He's at the Bloods now,
Yeah.
Curnow. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly right.
So you got him in. Who else, man? This is hard on the
On the
on
noggin.
the run.
Yeah.
AD.
Does a Braden Campbell get up set like
man.
half forward?
So I'm rolling. If this is out starting round 1, round 0, whatever the hell the AFL decides to do, we're definitely playing Carlton in round 0. Charlie Curnow, full forward. Tom Papley in a pocket. I think the Pirate at centre half forward. I reckon Logan McDonald will be in the other pocket. And on your half forward flanks, Braden Campbell, Jimmy Jordan.
Yep. I agree. That's exactly how I
with
think of it.
Dostrich on the bench because we're playing 23 now with no sub. So I reckon Doss on the bench.
So mine's similar to yours.
Yeah.
But I've actually got, and stick with me on this, Steebles.
Yes.
I've actually got Logan McDonald playing in defence.
Yes.
That wouldn't shock me.
I reckon he's one of those guys
Sam Reid.
that with the ball, with the game in front of them. I really hope not. With the game in front of him, I think there's a lot
where he just sees ball, mark ball kind of thing,
and kick ball.
Yeah,
because he's
got a good kick,
great roost on him.
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. So then if he's in the back line, then that's probably Doss in the other pocket as well.
Could be, but then are you too tall?
With Charlie, him, and the Pirate.
Are you too tall there?
We have done that in the past. We did start that in our big run in 24 where it was Logan, the Pirate, and Doss.
Well, do you reckon? I just want a bit of the forward line cleared out for Charlie a little bit.
I want Charlie in the goal square. I want him leading out of because he's got a good leg. We know he's got a 50-meter kick, but I want him in space, and maybe it is a Roses Jr.
You're
in the pocket.
Right. I don't necessarily want him kicking from outside 50.
Yeah,
I
love him having the ability to do it.
Yeah.
I think a part of Charlie's game that's underrated is his creativity. He can sort of create something out of nothing, and you can, when you're close enough to goal, that's where it really pays dividends.
If he's leading out of the goal square and he's on a 40-meter lead that he takes 50 meters out, that's fine. I don't want him like what Michael Voss was doing last year when they were going shithouse Carlton with 5 minutes to go in in the first quarter. I don't want him to kick behind play.
Yeah.
If Charlie Curnow is a kick behind play, I reckon we will climb up in the coaching box, be like, Coxie, mate.
It's the antithesis of what you've gotten him for.
Yeah, look, that was the first thing that came through on the group chats this morning, wasn't it? The teams for next year after the trade period, right? So, Rosas, he's been thrown around there. Tommy Papley, Jimmy Jordan, whether Logan McDonald's forward, and you've got those guys who are going to run through half forward, whether it's Justin McInerney delivering the ball in.
How good is it going to be to have Juzzy back?
Juzzy. We missed him the last 6 weeks, didn't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there's a plethora of players to come through that forward line.
Yes, there
There's
are,
so
Deebs.
many players, mate.
And this also means, I think, by bringing in someone like Charlie, I think it also means Haynes doesn't have to play as much time in the forward line. Like, yes, we love him down there and he can rest down there.
That's a break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, instead of it being like a sort of, what was it? It felt like it was a 60-40 this year's like, shit, we need someone to take a mark.
Yeah.
Get Haynes down there. He can roll at a 75-25, 80-20 split now.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way to go, because if you've got him, Chad, Liz, of course, the Liz running off halfback, can't forget him, and Braden delivering it to Charlie. He's going to kick 80 goals.
Oh, Braden will be playing in the twos if Deebs has anything to say about it. But
Deebs had actually traded him.
Nah, yeah, look, I wouldn't. We know for a fact that the club's gone searching around and put a few names up, right, for trade.
Deebs,
Rowy's
right,
name definitely got thrown up. There's no doubt about that.
Rowy just balls of steel,
no. But also, how much do we love that Craig McRae rang him and he's just like, nah.
Yeah, I'm not for sale.
Yeah.
That's right. And look, BC's got some work to do in the off-season for mine.
For yours.
I think he's one who we really need to lift to a level for us.
Hey.
I have no doubt that his ceiling is really, really high.
Well, it wasn't when he was born, I'll tell you that. It was very low in that car park table.
Can he just kick for goal when he's 40 metres out?
That's it.
Mate,
We need
you can kick at 70.
We need the confidence in him to,
you do.
take those pings and hit the delivery inside 50. And we know he's got the ability, but he's got to go from an average player to a B+ player.
Correct, absolutely.
That's what we need from BC.
100%, dude, 100%.
He is playing the hardest position on the field, though. Like, if he can go to a Dylan Moore from Hawthorn level, I think is the best small half-forward flanker in the comp. Sam Mitchell has it easy. He says, Be close enough to goal to kick 2 goals, but far enough away to get 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Follow that, just up and down that wing
The
all
Dylan
day.
Moore mold for BC.
He's
Go
under-
watch some tapes, son.
Yeah, mate, small, blonde, can kick the football. It's pretty simple. Just don't duck like Dylan Moore.
No.
Kind of a wussy boy.
Yeah, he's underrated, isn't he?
8A.
Yeah.
Oh, not in here, mate. Not in here.
No, by the wider community.
No, absolutely.
People just don't know what he's got to offer.
Mate, I'll tell you, I'm very happy here.
Unbelievable. Unless he knows. Now, do you see any situation where Laddams is perhaps ahead of McLean?
No.
So I do.
In McLean, yeah.
But I
I
reckon we can play both.
I don't think we can.
You got 23 now. There's the fifth person.
I think you want a bit of speed on the bench as well.
So if you've got Doss and the Eshe,
you're not playing Curnow, Hamadi, Laddams, McLean,
well, McDonald might be in defence.
McDonald.
Yeah.
But you're not. I don't think you're playing all 5.
Yeah.
I think one of them's not playing.
Oh, I think it's 3 tops. Right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
mean,
then you
if
talk-
those slogans in
But
defense,
it also could change depending on who we're playing as well.
correct.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's a reason why they gave Pistol 2 years.
Well, I think it's the backup to Brody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it is at the end of the day.
He did his job.
Matt Pistol.
More than his job.
I thought at the start, heading in that finals period, I thought Laddams was going to be part of this attempted to get the Carlton deal done.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
right.
thought.
Because
But they got
of,
that
because
Liam
of-
Reedy from Freo.
Yeah, because TDK went, there was
that position
a
open.
need to
Tell
be
you what,
filled.
them giving Pitto a 4-year extension 2 years ago has really cocked it up. for
Yeah,
Carlton,
he's
hasn't
no
it?
good.
Yeah.
Hey, how good was the edit the Swans did of Pistol's bicycle kick going
Yes.
going through?
That was great. What a bicycle kicks in front of the Burrawongle.
Yeah, the Brawongle.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we looking forward to more of that.
Geez, we're going to be in Sydney frequently next year.
Absolutely.
Frequently.
I was just there to see a Carlton stuffing, and I can't wait for another one.
How was Henson?
It was fantastic. It was
Looked
brilliant.
great.
Oh, yeah.
My dad walked past the TV, he goes, "What's this?" I'm like, it's AFLW, Daddy. It looks at capacity.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, this, it is honestly
They
a
do it so much
testament
better.
to the Sydney Swans that we've been able to create, and in part thanks to AD and Pole and people in that auspice Deebs
That's right.
that have promoted the game, because I just don't see it being done better anywhere else.
No, it's not. The day out at Henson works so much better than any other ones. North Melbourne are trying it, but for some reason, despite being the best team by so far, they just aren't grabbing enough people. Like, they do the things. They've got the food stalls there. You can get there. Arden Street's pretty easy to get to.
Yeah.
But Henson, it just works. And being on the hill on the weekend, just sitting there and just watching the ball ping around, and if Montana Ham can kick straight, it was close to a perfect day.
How'd you go sunscreen wise?
Got a little bit of a burn up here, but
sure.
yeah, other than that, it was good. But had a bloke from the AFL reach out to me, who runs events in New South Wales from the AFLW.
Here we go.
No, just asking, what can we do to make the day better? So they're looking for incremental uplift
Yes.
in their approach to it. And there's like, we're talking to the council for some shade sales and some permanent structures there.
Sure.
So
Yeah, nice.
That was number one on your list. I
that
would-
literally was.
I'm sure it was high on Pole's priorities
Yeah,
as well.
it was. It was pretty sunny. But no, great day. If you haven't got to Henson, they play West Coast next weekend. Get there, because that is a must-win for finals.
Clarko, you making the trip down the Monash this week down to Casey? Seems you're loving this AFLW stuff so much.
When's that?
105 on Saturday.
Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I'll do my. I'll do a few things to work through. We'll see if we get there.
Negotiation
Yeah,
table.
we'll see if we get there.
I'll be
well,
there.
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
The cremator said that he'll try and get out of work to get there nice and early.
Sure.
So I think there's a few people heading down.
Oh,
So
that's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Beautiful.
Have fun.
I fucking hate Crampton. It is a shithole.
This guy. See when he starts to bullshit a little bit too much, you just got to pull
It's all
him
in
up a
good
little
fun.
bit. It is,
It's all
mate.
in good fun. No, but I mean, it's.
It's a good time to be a Swans fan.
I think everything is just feeling like it's going in the right direction, and it's a good feeling. It's
It
a
is.
really good feeling.
Hey, let's talk through who's left the club. We
Yeah.
probably hasn't touched on it in its full capacity. Jack Buller makes his way
Yep.
to the Pies.
To the Pies.
Look, I think that's a bit
The
of
Pies got their man.
A fifth string forward at the Sydney Swans.
yeah.
Like, that's no disrespect, but you think we get in Charlie Curnow.
Feels disrespectful.
But he is behind the Pirate. He is behind Doss. He is behind Logan McDonald. And Charlie Curnow's there. He all of a sudden is the fifth banana. Collingwood don't have any forwards. They're like, hey, man, here's 2 years of X amount. You get to play at the MCG every week. We have no forwards. You're probably going to play every week.
It's a no-brainer.
For someone who hasn't grown up a Swans fan, I understand why Jack Buller's left. I hold no ill will. Thank you for your lovely set shot routine. I hope you do terribly at Collingwood.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's something to look at, though, that like just the fact that he probably should have been playing earlier in the year and when you got Hamling and Francis playing, I think if he was playing in that first half of the year, he probably signs the extension and we're not going through this.
But he may have read
because
the
he
tea
would have been
leaves.
nice depth. He would have been nice depth, but in terms of career move, you can't complain.
We've also got Max King coming via the academy, who was
exactly what I was
very well
about to
talked
say.
up. So then he's possibly number 6. So he's probably read the tea leaves there, and it makes sense.
Look,
For sure.
there were lessons learned from a match committee, team selection and coaching perspective this year.
Yeah.
And I think if they had their time back, they probably would have played Jack Buller a lot earlier rather than dealing with Francis and the dynamic duo of Aaron Francis and Joel Hamling.
Joel Hamling. Hammer.
I don't think we'll have as bad an injury crisis, hopefully.
No, hopefully. Touch wood.
Yeah, can Hammer work his way back into that back line?
Not
this
for
year?
mine. I don't understand. I
he's just
don't understand.
Pure depth.
I don't understand why. Yeah.
Pure depth. It's all right.
It's just like
He'll be kicking the dew off the ground.
Yeah, off tramway.
Off tramway. Wouldn't you love to be doing that?
Yeah.
A guy who did that a few times this year,
I
Ollie Florent.
I spoke to a very close friend of his on the phone for a while today, and she was actually babysitting his beautiful puppy.
Yeah.
He's Groodle.
Brutal.
They're understandably very upset. It's well documented that it's a group of people, some from Sydney, some outside of Sydney, but it's a genuine family. They're all such close mates. They've grown up together. They've gone through a lot together. They've gone through grand final losses together. They've all lived together. Ollie was living together. They're all in business together. Ollie was living with Wixie. They're over in Brazil at the moment.
Yeah.
And this is not something that they wanted to happen. If it was up to them, they would be Sydney Swans players next year, which is really quite sad. And you do have to, especially us, we know them, right? Yep. They've sponsored the pod. We've met them. We've interviewed them. They're great guys, right? And you don't want anything bad to happen. I think they're both in very different situations at the moment. I think it's probably easier for Ollie to make the move because he knows he's playing ones immediately. For Will, it's tough.
I feel like it's this, like they've both been pushed out. Let's be real, but I feel for Will more than Ollie because we saw throughout.
It's a great op for Ollie.
We saw that he's gonna get more cash, probably an extra couple of years on his deal. He is from Melbourne as well, which probably helps smooth it a little bit. But he wasn't in the team in the back half of the year. He was in and out. He didn't have a great year. He was the first big sort of chop that Coxie made, and this feels like a Coxie going, no, this is my team, But for Will, it's like, mate, we need to give them someone. And I don't know how that conversation's going. So if I'm Will Hayward, I'm like, mate, if Charlie's coming, I want to be in this.
Durazio's all of their managers.
And that's what I mean. So
Durazio's seen dollar signs.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. He's probably got Hayward an extra money in an extra year. So he's like, all right, look, mate, we'll get you an extra $1 million over the deal.
Yeah.
But it's how hard is that? Because it's like,
You've got to move your whole life. They just bought an apartment, I'm pretty sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Like that's
it's
when you think of that at the human level, like it's pretty rough. Given this is a bloke who for the last 2 years has been on one leg, one shoulder, one calf at multiple occasions. He gave everything.
They both did. They both did. And it's really sad that that decision's been made for them, because then the question remains.
But then how come Rowie got to say, stuff it? No.
Well, this is where I think, and we're never going to know, right?
Well,
but this comes into the Durazio side of things as well.
It makes you think that it may have had to be mentioned to Wilbur at some stage for him when he was caught on the hop with that interview, for him to sort of, if it came push to shove and they don't want me, I'll go. Like that's what came out of that article,
that probably
right?
could have been talked about in his review. It's like, mate, look, if something happens, you may get tapped on the shoulder, but it's still like,
Unlikely, right?
yeah, like if you're Will Hayward and you're going to Brazil having the great time with the boys, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to come back. Preseason kicks off in 3
That's
weeks. This is going to be great. Can't wait to catch up with Errol and the boys.
It'd
fuck,
be a
I'm playing for
rattling shock to the
Did
system.
you see Will's video?
Yeah.
Mute it, cover his mouth, and look at his eyes. That is a bloke who hardly slept.
Yeah.
It did not. It was not a man in a good way, was it?
No. I feel Ollie. I feel it sounds bad, but Ollie,
It's an upgrade for Ollie.
It's an upgrade for Ollie. He's going to play every week. It's in a position they need. They need someone who's a silky smooth mover off of half back. Will Hayward is instantly Carlton's second best forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've pushed him out, and he is someone who the biggest thing is also he's a locker room guy from all reports.
Glue guy. Real glue guy.
Everyone loves him and wants to be around him as well.
Also a barometer on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he plays well, you win.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see it happen, right?
You don't want to see it happen.
You don't want to see it, but
Can I also play the devil's advocate part of it? Never finished in the top 10 in a best and fairest.
yeah,
For the last 2 years, was always half injured.
Well, this is the devil's advocate side of it that I've been talking about. Well, one, we know his shoulders are cooked,
yeah,
right? And
he had a calf in the back half of the year.
Surprising that he didn't go and have surgery because he was definitely carrying something. But and as sad as it is, and this is the way you have to look at it, are you going to next year when we take an L, and we will, are you going to sit back and go, shit, it would have changed things if Ollie and Will were there?
I know one specific supporter who will be saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we will be.
It's just, realistically, you're not looking at that and going, shit.
No.
The difference maker here would have been Will Hayward.
Whereas, you look at a couple of losses this year, shit, if we had Errol fit.
No, or shit, if we had a key forward.
Yeah, that too.
But this is where, as hard as it is, you put everything out on the table, right? We have given 2 B graders at their best.
Yeah.
Will Hayward, Ollie Florent. We have got in an A+ top 5 player in the competition at his best in Charlie Curnow.
I want to actually read out some of the comments people have made about Charlie Curnow.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Yeah. It's like we're looking at a different person.
Yeah, go on. Have a look.
I actually will. We'll do it in the social sec. I won't pull it up now, but
we'll take a bit of a break then.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll dive into a little bit of social engagement.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Woo!
Woo!
Can't do it, my voice.
It's just
Chucky Curnow.
It's just so good.
It's the best, man.
I'm so happy.
Give him
Did
a
you
hug.
see the smile on his face when he walked into
That was the
headquarters?
best. How was the theatre? We haven't spoken about that.
The theater was perfectly assembled theater. Like for them to get out of the car.
Cox has picked him up from the airport.
I think Pav was there as well, and they knew exactly where Lachlan McCurdy and
McCurdy had been there for 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
because he'd been there for the Dub press conference, and he's like, "Well, I've been told Charlie's coming, so I'm waiting."
But they weren't avoiding him. They went straight to him. They're like, "Yep, I'll answer a few questions." Bang into there with Coxie. A little bit of a gag about Clayton Oliver. It was good gear.
It's good gear, wasn't it?
And the smile on his face, and Danny Widler had no idea who the fuck he was.
Oh yeah, was that the other?
Yeah, he's Channel 9's NRL guy, so he'd be like a sort of like a Ralphie, a Mitch Cleary, he's the doyen in New South
Ralphie's
Wales.
done me, Deebs.
Ralphie?
Just over him.
Yeah. No, I haven't got much on him.
Yeah. Sucks.
There you go. There you go.
Let's get through to the speak pipes, I reckon.
Yep, absolutely.
And now Ali,
Ali, her back.
I can't always reply. He knows that. But now he sends me through most links that he finds on Swan's content, which is great. And he gets quite upset. Right, he gets quite upset about things.
Your mum's upset.
It's so good to see him happy.
He's been calling for a trade. He got his trade.
I reckon he
He's
He
been
put
up.
Curnow out into the wilderness a long time
probably
ago. I'm
May.
talking.
Yeah. Charlie Curnow.
Curnow.
Curnow. Let's
Well,
play.
let's hear from the great.
Yeah, let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
For mine.
It's not skipping.
This is a world record.
True Bloods and Faithful and Deebs and Mads. Over Cloud 9, we've got Charlie Curnow, Malcolm Roses Jr., Jay Sarong. Now our backline is looking very solid brick wall defence. In the forward, scary dangerous. Hopefully next year, True Bloods and all the faithful, we win a flag because we have waited 17, 18 years of all the sadness, hurt, pain and torment by other AFL clubs and teams and fans. It's time they feel our pain. The faithful and Deebs and Mads and everyone, it's time we win another flag. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Let's win 10 flags if we can. Up the Swannies and up the potty. I'm happy with this. We got, how I said, I'm happy with the trade period this year.
Very good, Ali.
Go, boys.
We're very happy too.
Yeah.
If he's saying 17 years, that'd be 2029, Ali. I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah, no, good on you, Ali. You're a good fella. He was all over your which live stream? The Trade Radio live stream.
Yeah.
He was all over it.
Yeah, very good.
He probably had separate headphones rolling just to make sure Deebs got the info. I caught up on that this morning.
I'd love to.
You were waiting for something to come through.
Oh, it was a long wait, and it was different not being able to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a TV watching. I couldn't see what everyone was going on. It was
Just be happy you didn't have to listen to Purple try and be a body language
yeah,
expert
I
over
saw that.
some handshakes.
Yeah, very good.
Let's just wait till it's official. It's
Handshakes,
official.
no, that's a deal.
Purple. They're shaking hands. That's a done deal. It's 7:29. Purple. Let's just wait. Shut up, Purple.
Robbie Durazio literally just fist pumped. They got it done.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We've got Jakey from Burnside Heights.
Yes.
Here we go.
G'day, folks. Jake here from Burnside Heights out west. First of all, an hour of Madison Clark on Sunday or whatever day it was.
Yes.
How good.
Woo!
Was not expecting that. It's like finding an extra piece of fruit inside a pie. I'm sunburnt. I'm not prepared for this. Anyway.
An extra piece of fruit inside a pie.
Baseball, look, it's 45 steps forward and 40 steps back. But are we facing in the right direction? Don't know. Getting a little philosophical here. Charlie, big Charlie.
Chucky.
I don't know. I know he fits right in our mantra, but is he the Messiah? Waits to be seen.
There's been
Gonna miss
layers to
Wilbur,
this
gonna
one.
miss O'Flow, gonna miss all those first round picks, but with Tassie coming in, who gives a shit?
Hey,
Finally.
Up the Swans. Let's go.
On you, Jakey.
It's
Finding
like
a
when
piece of fruit in a pie.
I
an
thought it was-
extra piece.
So it's like if you bought a 6-piece nugget and you get the 7th
That's
nugget.
right.
That's what we're going
That's
with.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
very
he's
good.
lost it.
Yeah.
Fruit in a pie.
Well, I thought it was food.
But piece of food.
Yeah, maybe like an extra bit of steak.
steak in the pie.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it
I
wasn't
thought he said fruit.
No, he said
No.
food.
Fuck.
Yeah. You were a bit rattled there. Bit to
Oh,
unpack
yay,
it.
I got to listen to an hour of Madison Clark.
Yeah.
Found an extra bit of fruit in my pie. Sorry.
Yep.
Well done, Jake.
Well done, Jakey. Sahib.
Yes.
Sahib Singh.
One of the original faithful.
The
Hey, good
OGs.
buds. Sahib here from Taylor's Lakes. I'm going to just go straight into it with the Charlie Curnow trade.
Curnow.
Everyone's got their own opinions about that. Oh, we've paid way overs for a forward. Why are we putting Hayward and Florin up for the deal? I feel like the right deal, the right players have come into our club, that being Curnow, whilst also Florin, he just needed to go. If you got, I know a lot of guys love him around in the club, but he just wasn't going to get that opportunity at the Swans that he wanted. With Hayward, that's the one that I really didn't want to see go, because even though he may not be the most consistent footballer, he's become kind of a barometer, coming up with a big tackle here or there in a big moment of the game. And with this trade, I also feel, because of our desperation we've gone through with it, maybe putting up more draft picks than we have to. And who knows if those draft picks will even be good with Tasmania coming in.
Correct.
In the next couple of years. But I've got a totally a bit different point. I still feel like we needed a big body midfielder, which we are lacking. I know Charlie Curnow might help Heaney sometimes go into the forward line, but to be honest, our midfield still stay the same.
Or Callum Mills.
Is it
We need
Millsy?
a
It's
little
Callum.
bit
You
more
just said
depth
big
there
body.
to allow
Callum Mills.
Heaney to spend more time forward. We need that big body mid.
I think it's Millsy.
Yeah.
I think it's Millsy.
Definitely capable. But you've been a big advocate for him at halfback.
I love him at halfback, but
He could go in.
He's got
it's-
it in there.
it's horses for courses, Deebs,
Yeah,
as you like to say.
Absolutely, Clark.
We've just got to figure out what we've got and where, right? Millsy back there again was the outcome of injuries.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just realised we've got the Carlton flag up there.
Yeah,
as
that
well.
we put that there in solidarity for Ollie and Will.
Sure.
Shout
I can't
out.
believe it took you 40 minutes to notice it.
Just a nice touch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Shout out to
Shout out the Doozy boys.
Doozy boys over there. Shout out to
Yeah.
Terry from Blue Abroad.
Yeah, I was going to
who's
say,
had
if Blue
both.
Abroad gets the doozy, it's fine. Just don't give it to those fuckheads at the Prentacast or whatever they're called.
Do you know who sucks?
they're-
Prime Walsh.
Oh, it's Errol or nothing.
Do you
It's
reckon
Errol or
he's-
nothing.
Do you reckon he's 14? I reckon he's.
I reckon
Yeah.
it's the same
14.
person that runs all of those accounts, to be honest. There's a Prime Goulden and like
They're
also
a GIMP supporter base, aren't they?
the-
Simple. Golden, Heaney, Warner. Simple. 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 Give us Blakey and Golden.
A grader for A
Simple.
grader.
No, no money, no
but,
honey.
but then all of a sudden, as soon as Curnow has left, he's the worst player. He doesn't
Yeah.
lead. He's lazy. He's this. As if a two-time Coleman medalist is not going to lead when Errol Goulden has the football.
Did you see the comments on my video with Blue Abroad?
No.
The live
This-
comments.
This smug Sydney supporter. What's this? Because I said something about him turning into a prime Tony Lockett when it comes
Up
to
and
him
down.
leaving the club. They were filthy with me, Deebs.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
mate,
filled it up.
the comments I got for posting Charlie Curnow's life is about to change when that first Errol Goulden tracer bullet hits him.
Our boy.
Yeah, like
Just have a
honestly.
look at our boy there. What a beautiful man. Oh, geez. I'm
Recently
happy.
engaged. Congrats.
Congrats,
what
Charlie.
a man.
I reckon a
His
lot of
missus
the
apparently is very happy with the move.
well, I reckon a lot of the discussion.
Partner, sorry.
We've done it before.
Yeah.
You angle things towards the significant other, Deebs.
That's right.
It's a good strategy.
Brody Grundy strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Mrs. Grundy, there are a lot of hospitals you can work at in Sydney. There's
right.
also the beach.
Well, thinking of simple, I reckon Mitchy Charles
Simple.
might be dropping that in.
Oh,
fines.
really?
Let's hear from Mitchy Charles.
Simple.
Simple.
Footyfines.com.
Fellas, it's Mitchy Charles here. Just wanted to ask a question. Are you happy?
Yes.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
I'm bloody ecstatic. So good that we got our man Charlie Curnow. It's exactly what we need. And as Mad said on his own show, which was great, a great listen,
Thanks, mate.
we really need this. He's going to really help Amadi and Logan if he plays up forward. And I really just want to send a little message to all the doubters, all the Swans fans that seem to not be on board with this trade. I hope when Charlie's kicking 5 to get us across the line in a tight match at the SCG, you're not cheering because you don't deserve to. Get on board. Funners, I'm looking at you.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's been sort of a pro wrestling like storyline over the last couple of days. Mitchy Charles versus Flanners.
Yeah, it has.
It could end
Has.
up in a charity boxing match. I
That's
think.
right.
Could it end up in a cage at Gathering?
Yeah, it could.
It could.
I did have a wrestler on the AFL Today show who said he would beat the fuck out of Tony Modra if he actually got the chance to.
Tony
fair.
Modra's many children would beat the fuck out of you. I honestly, to echo Mitchy's sentiments, simple. Get on board because it's going to be a pretty lame year for you if you're just sooking and whinging about, we've given away the future. 3 years. 3 years we have to win a flag. Get on board. It's now.
It's now.
Tectonic plate movement.
It's back.
Are we back?
Any sort of metaphorical jag we've gone with, it's back.
It's back.
Big transport
Huge
pod.
transport pod.
Get on board.
What was I about to say? Like you're a big American sports guy.
Yeah.
There is no emotion with player trading.
They're assets.
Like I'm
assets.
a massive EPL guy. If someone comes in with an offer for your player and you think it's overs, you
Ship them out.
You sell them. You've got profit and sustainability to hit. Move them on.
Yep.
That's right. We've got Jimmy from Geelong.
Jim.
What a get, eh? He sold the farm a little bit, I think, but hey, Charlie straightens us up heaps. It's going to be a massive improvement on what last year was, hopefully minus the injuries, right? Bit sad to lose Wilbur and Ollie. I've just bought 2 4-packs of doozies, pour one out tonight for him. I got to say, whack of the week.
Oh.
Anyone? It feels a little bit like when we got Buddy way back when. A lot of people saying they don't want Charlie. Like, he's a 2-time Coleman medalist. Like, as if you're going to say no to that. I get you don't want to lose Wilbur and Ollie, but come on, turn it up, boys.
Turn it up. We here say,
Up
turn it
Up
up.
the Bloods, let's go!
Woo!
And I've seen that thrown around a little bit. Is the whole selling the farm thing, right? Let me just put in stone, in concrete, what our farm is. Our farm is Isaac Heaney. Our farm is Errol Goulden. Our farm is Chad Warner, Nick Blakey, and Charlie Curnow. That is our farm.
I'd throw Tommy in there as well. I would never.
Tommy McCarran,
I wouldn't
of course,
trade Tommy.
Of course not. But you know they're the big 5, right?
That's if we had added a third player, that would have been
Too much.
That would have been too much.
If we had a third, I would have wanted something very nice back in
Give us
return.
22 back.
Yeah.
Well, Paddy Cripps back.
No, mate, that bloke's body.
Simple.
That
What? Simple. Jacob Wiedering, Sam Walsh, Patrick Cripps. Simple.
Simple. Gets it done.
They are a simple fan base.
They're cooked. They're delusional. And they're like, oh, why does he want to leave? I don't know. Maybe because you hurl abuse at them when they're coming up the race. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Fuck. Can you believe it?
Just have a look in your own backyard and you might find the reasons
have a look
why.
in the mirror.
So the thing I enjoyed this morning was someone tried to have a go at me. He's like, oh, Charlie will fit in well. He, just like your team won't turn up in September. And I was like, you do realise
Which is fair.
Like 100%. But I was like, you do realise that Will Hayward and Ollie Florent are now your equal third highest capped finals players. Your number 1 finals player is an ex-Sydney Swan, Georgie Hewitt. The other one is Zach Williams.
It's not good,
So,
is
like,
it?
let's just know you're old Carlton fans. You played finals 10 times in 30 years.
There's going to be a nice little narrative between the Swans and Carlton this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
It's going to be really good.
There is hate watchers that are done in like English soccer all the time, and I'm a part of that just because I love Arsenal. But people,
You're a very hateful man as well.
that too.
I mean, have a look at that face. Very, very hateful.
But people like hate Arsenal, and I understand why. But the Carlton fans will literally hate watch Swans games this year because if Charlie drops a mark or doesn't kick a goal, it will be all time. Like a player from the EPL just left, Trent Alexander-Arnold, left on a free to Real Madrid to Liverpool to go to Real Madrid. He'd played at Liverpool all his life, won every trophy imaginable. Now that he's got dropped or not done anything, like, you suck. It's like, yeah, you could kind of do it.
You know, it was funny. Errol's a big Liverpool guy.
Yeah.
And he was, when he signed his deal, he was like, I just wanted to be like Trent Alexander.
Yeah, I saw that. Errol, be like Mo. Be like Mo.
Yeah, be like Mo Salah.
That's right. And the Carlton will be really hate watching because all our picks are tied to them.
Yeah.
So they'll
That
be
too.
wanting us to go terribly, which is fair enough. But
Nothing like a good hate watch.
it's good for them.
It's
good for the soul.
Big hate pod.
Yeah.
Hey, but when we're finishing top 4 and that picks and we win the flag and that picks number 29.
Woo!
My throat's cooked. I can't do it.
Good now. Who have we got here? Lockie. Let's hear from Lockie.
Go, boys.
Oh, is that who I just played?
No, that was Jimmy, who I'm
G'day,
sorry.
lads. Lockie Morley from Bendigo here.
Lockie.
Just jumping on to say, Charlie Curnow, great signing. Just
Curnow.
curious as to what number you think he's going to wear at the Swans.
Let's hash this
Anyone
out.
who's
I got a
sad
thought.
about Wilbur and Ollie leaving. Like, it is sad, but you only have a group of players like Haynes, Errol, and Chad in their prime for so long, and we're in our
the farm.
premiership window. What we're missing is a key forward. Like clear as day, it's the right decision to go with all chips in, up the potty, up the bloods.
Go
Yes.
Lucky.
Now.
Go Lucky.
Go Lockie. Yeah, what number? What's your theory, AD?
10.
Sure.
Number 10.
I like it.
Because he's not going to get 30. Tommy McCartan.
I'm feeling the old, one of your men, Mads, Clarko, Nettie Bowman's just going to have to handball the old 23 and we'll chuck number 23 on old Chuckles over there.
It's highly likely.
That's what I'd love to see.
Buddies was the first one to mention this. I think
I'd
it's.
love to get his take on this too.
Well, Buddy's all for it.
Yeah, no, but on the Buddy show, like he gave some very articulate footy takes this year on that show.
Yes.
You'd love to see just something similar of him and Croft breaking it down. The move to Sydney, especially.
Yeah, sure. But I know he is definitely an advocate of it, and he wants him wearing the 23.
Yeah, right.
I think that could be. So Ned Bowman.
Ned Bowman has to go
The
down
great
to
Ned Bowman.
jumps into a number 9.
Could he
something
work-
like
could
that.
he work-
49.
Could he wear a number 13, Charlie,
he-
that's been left by Ollie Florent?
Yeah, 13 or a 9.
Will Hayward's number 9?
I don't. I think it's 23.
Okay.
I like it. We'll
I think it's
see
23.
if Mystic Deebles is back.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Who can we round it out with?
Well, I want to read some of these silly
yeah,
comments.
Yeah, grab up your comments.
And you know what? I'm not even going to name names because you know what? I'm happy. I don't want to be vitriolic. I just want to.
What? They want to be what?
Vitriolic.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Google to find that one.
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri, Google to find, please.
Let me see.
Jeez, my Siri
I'll
just-
I'll pay Patrick in the meantime while you boys have a bit of a search.
Yeah.
Hey boys, just want to say, first of all, sad to see Florent and Hayward go. Seem like great friends with the playing group, but the trade period overall, huge success. Sad to see Hayward go, especially. It's a position we probably won't be able to cover super easily, but Florent, from what it seems, is a position that he was struggling to break into. We have lots of depth there, and also from this trade, seems like he was on a lot of money, more money than Cox or anyone would have wanted him to be. That's hence why the trade was independent of Curnow. But Curnow would change things a lot. Jai Sarong, underrated pickup, really good. Could be a gun and good replacement for Rampy, quite possibly. Malcolm Rosas Jr. will cover that like Pupley slot for depth. Curnow changes things immensely, and all the first round picks for him are not as bad as it seems because we have the academy, which a bit unfair here, but I will say
Don't say it's
means
unfair.
that first round picks are
Absolutely
not too
fucking
valuable for us because we can always pick up academy picks with multiple lower round picks. Up the bloods, up the potty.
Very good.
I've never heard any of these people before. Have you?
No, just some freshies. We're
No, isn't it weird that they just come out of
the woodwork. It's an exciting time of the year, Clarko.
Here's one.
Yep.
I think the Swans are immediately going to regret this decision. We are gutted by this trade. Heartbreak emoji. Good luck on your new venture. We wish it wasn't happening. Well, firstly, let's just break that down a little bit. To immediately regret it is just not realistic because
We're pretty fucking happy. There's no buyer's regret here.
But you've got to understand, and this is, it just speaks to a different way of living life and maybe a different personality type altogether. And we have sort of seen common ground in terms of the personalities of people who don't like what we've done here. And that is a bit wussy because this is a risk. Of course, there's a chance that we're going to regret this trade. That's absolutely a possibility.
Businesses make bad decisions all the time.
But it's not a bad decision. It's a risk you have to take in order to get better. These things happen. There are so many examples over the course of history where risks have been taken and they've turned out to be the wrong risk to take. And that is a very real possibility. That is a clear and present danger with what we've done here. But you have to take the risk. You can't just leave our list languishing like it has last couple of years and then expect everyone to go to another level. It doesn't work that way.
No.
We've lost our soul. Curnow, and more to the point, his missus will cause chaos in the dressing room.
Yeah, chaos. Chaos.
Never heard.
They just walked in.
I'd never heard of his engaged partner till like yesterday when he said, "I just recently got engaged." Like, oh, well done, Charlie.
I did comment on their engagement photo. I said, this was like in August. I said, you guys look beautiful together on Bondi.
In Sydney.
But you know, that's just it's insanity.
Yeah.
Those comments are insanity. Well, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Another one. Will Hayward kicked 29 goals this year. Charlie only kicked 32. Let that sink in. I mean, did you look that Charlie only played 18 games and he was down tools from about July?
Yeah. Even earlier. A sad day for the Sydney Swans. So what has happened to this Bloods culture? Culture's shared values and beliefs and something these two players had in spades. The way this trade played out in the media is a disgrace. Will and Ollie are heart and soul players and will leave a huge gap. Anyways, go well in the navy blue. Again, understand where you're coming from. But, what are you going to do? What else are you going to do? Sorry, we like them.
Yeah.
We're just going to finish 9.
Yeah.
We're not mentioning names, are we?
No names.
You forgot to mention the damage to the team spirit and culture. Invaluable. I strongly agree we need a tall forward, but why weren't we just performing? Why weren't the J set performing tall forwards cut rather? The tall forwards cut rather than Will Hayward.
And
What does that even
do you
mean?
know what? That's a reasonable call. Well, they're saying, why wouldn't you trade Logan instead of Will?
I mean, I'd mentally traded Logan to West Coast for pick 12 to help this deal go over the line.
Dude, and do you know what? That's fair enough. That's a reasonable point.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this comes into the same vein. You need to take that risk. Now, could it have been someone else? It could have been. They obviously see something in Logan that perhaps we don't see. And maybe there's...
You don't want to waste 12 months of rehab for nothing.
You don't. And I'm hoping he hasn't wasted it.
Yeah, he is.
I'm hoping to see him.
I'm hoping he hasn't
I want
wasted
him to have the body like Thriller in the offseason. I want him to be
I don't
jagged.
know. Have you been on...
Have you seen how it's going, AD?
Well, no, I saw him when I went to the W Open Day.
You've been on Instagram?
I wasn't happy.
There's a few, yeah, that's right.
Wasn't happy. There goes our no dickhead policy. Blood's culture. Ooh, there could be blood when he walks into the locker rooms amongst the new teammates.
Oh, what?
Because
Lizard's going to hit him, is he?
yeah, because he drops his lip anytime anything goes wrong and acts like a prima donna.
No, and look, he may well, but it's up to Dean Cox to fix that.
Yeah.
And it's things that would have gone at Carlton aren't going to go at the Schwannies.
Yeah.
There is going to be a change in attitude.
Well, Carlton have completely restructured and overhauled their footy department and their list. They knew that it was rotten.
A change is as good as a holiday. You're going to see a different Charlie Curnow.
That's right.
I like this one. This is funny. This might be one of our riskiest trades in recent memory. I hope he's not Dan Menzel or Louis Taylor.
Yeah, which is fair. I don't think we gave up 2 players and 3 first rounders for Louis Taylor.
Louis Taylor won 2 Commons before
I
he
don't
came
think
to the
he'd
He
been
beat Marcus Bontempelli in the Rising Star.
I don't think he'd been the 5-time leading goal kicker of the Brisbane Lions.
That's
but
right.
Brisbane Lions.
Louis Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was at Brisbane. Yeah, that's right. He was at Port as well.
Yeah.
Was he at Port as
Think
well?
Nah, I don't
Port
think
in
so.
the end. Did he end up there?
Just
Nah,
I don't
buddy.
think so.
Who am I thinking of?
Nah.
Put this guy on.
Mate, you pumped him up too much.
Oh,
earlier
no,
in the
mate.
show.
I'm sorry that I got the Louis Taylor lore on.
Hey, Squizzy. Squizzy.
I knew
you
that
don't
he
slip
beat-
up too often, AD. So
Yeah,
we just
I
got to
knew that
peg
he
you
beat
down.
Geelong.
there.
That was a real transition period, wasn't it? Louis Taylor, Dan Menzel.
Dan Menzel was worth the risk, though. I stand by that.
100%.
I reckon he was harshly done by.
They were the dark old days in Brunswick.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just going to look up where Louis Taylor went. No Port.
But
I reckon we
Clarko-
could probably take a break.
Yeah, well, have we got anything else to talk about?
No. There's no game to preview.
Mate, I want to just keep talking. Unless he
I could rant on it.
cancel whatever you've got on, because I'm happy for this to be a 5
Unless he's
hour.
got date night. Her partners has been at the Comedy Fest the last week. There's probably a show on tonight. Is it still going?
Can we plug a show?
It's already
Okay.
done.
We would have loved to do that.
Yeah.
Shout out, Tim.
Yeah, shout out to Tim.
Big
Go
Timmy.
boys.
Go boys. But
It's a-
Clarko,
it's-
how do you feel overall?
It's-
I know
Mate.
you're jacked.
I'm jacked.
We love it.
It's going to be a real Go Boys summer.
Yes.
It's a hot boy summer.
Yeah, no, it's a Go
Go
Boys
Boys
summer.
summer,
It's
yep.
a Go Boys summer, and we probably should have gotten down to South Melbourne today. That would have been pretty funny. Hopefully he follows us again. But I'm just as I said, it's really sad that we don't have Will and Ollie anymore. But if you look at it, in its totality. It shows that we've made some ballsy moves and that we're willing to make tough decisions for the betterment of the club.
Intent. That's what it comes down to for mine.
For yours.
We have done, you cannot ask more as a supporter base than for your club to give you the opportunity to win flags. And I think that's what we've done in this trade period. We've set ourselves up to go bang in the next couple years and see what we can do.
We said, hey, Coxie, give us a key forward.
Yeah.
Gave us a key forward.
Gave us a key
Can't really complain about that.
No victory without sacrifice.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Well
It's just a big go, boys. Summer. We're looking forward to the big fella, Chucky Kerr now.
Also,
getting
Jai
up to the
Sarong and Malcolm
Swannies.
Roses Jr.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. They'll make big difference, and these guys will come in, impact straight away, and hopefully take us to the promised land. Right?
Go, boys.
Go, boys.
Go, boys.
Well, this has been True Bloods. We are the number one independent Sydney Swans fan podcast. We remain number one in your hearts and number one on the charts. We're speaking words of wisdom up
The potty.
You fucking guilty.